Apocalypse! Don't freak out when you hear that, please. I know it definitely has some heavy connotations. Probably brings to mind hellfire raining down, destruction, people dying everywhere. Only the saved ones, going up to heaven and everything. Let me share a little secret, and this might be an apocalypse inside, and I'll explain that in a moment here. But an apocalypse is actually a Greek word that means revelation. Rings a little bell there. So anyways, what does this all mean? This is an unveiling or an unfolding of things that are not previously known and would not be known apart from the unveiling. So this revelation, we have revelations throughout our life. We have these apocalypse inside, usually created from a lot of pain and turmoil and everything like that. And these apocalypse, they go on inside. We have new revelations. We get new perspectives. It's our awakening out of different areas of our life that cause us trouble. Right now, apocalypse has a little bit, maybe a bigger meaning at this time. We're going to do a card reading here, FYI, in a little bit. And so apocalypse would be, on a larger scale with humanity, collective consciousness waking up a bit. There's been some huge shakeups, and there's a lot of truth that's really coming out. There's a lot more that are speaking up, a lot more being realized. I'm sure you're one of them if you're watching this video. Right now there's about 3 groups of people, at least, I saw a really nice meme the other day, I shared it, and it was, say one group that is awakened and knows what's going on, or, is kind of at the forefront of, hey, it's okay, shit's happening, there's shakeups happening. There's another group that, is like, what is happening? Like, I don't know what's going on around me. You might feel a bit unsettled. You might just feel like something's happening, but you're not quite sure what's up. So then there's the other group that, we're just living our lives. Don't care if anything's happening or not. Whichever group you fall into, it doesn't matter. It's okay. You are perfect exactly where you are. This is all your path, your journey, divine timing. So with apocalypse, this frees us to authentic truth, the truth that we have and the truth that humanity shares also. We are a species that's definitely ascending in vibration, breaking out of these lower vibrations. We move towards unconditional love. That's where we come from, and that's where we return to in between lives. And that's, what we're here for, is to learn that unconditional love. So, life can definitely be a struggle at times. We do have assistance, and this is one of those truths that maybe not quite sure you believe or not, but let's throw the words aliens and extraterrestrials, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, things like that. They're real. There's multiple dimensions, and if anybody wants to speak to me about this, or reach out to anybody else too that perhaps shares a bit of knowledge on this, that it's not scary, it's just different. We can only see like a minuscule amount of what reality actually is. And the illusion that we live in right now, it's like a matrix. And that would be a good, analogy. I know that's been made a lot, but that's so true. So what are we doing right now with these apocalypse and mentioning this illusion? That illusion is getting stripped away, just like you've been healing. 2019 was definitely a year of boundary setting. I'm sure in your own lives that, some way, shape, or form, maybe with friendships or family members or whatnot, you've learned and started to set some much harsher boundaries to protect yourself. And it's okay. You have every right to do that. So as we move into 2020, this is definitely a year of speaking our truth, being authentic, stripping away these layers. Easy? Not at all. Fellow heart warriors, I'm feeling you. I'm right there with you in the shit. Just, work through these things. Let it just flow through. Have those bad days. It's okay, because the good days are definitely coming. So all this truth is being revealed. Who can you reach out to if you have questions or need anything? I'm always out there for you. I just added some new services. I'm super excited. So I'm going to be doing some tarot card readings. I also have archetype soul readings, which those are a little bit longer and that's a little bit more in depth. Can really give you some things to work on over the course of the next month or even few months. So if you ever want to have fun and do a reading or something, just let me know. So let's do a little card reading here, and let's see maybe what we need to work on. I just had one flip here. So I'll just set that down for a moment because I've been kind of working with these cards on and off and on all day. It's just one of those days. I'm sure a lot of you are feeling it too. It feels like something's just a little off. And I don't quite have a pulse on it. It feels planetary. I just had one fly out here. All right, so we have the Mother of Cups there. Okay. And let's see one other one here. I don't know. I've just been kind of sitting in my office here at home. We just had this one here, the Hanged Man. So I'm sitting here in my office at home and just working on things, added those services, and had a wonderful lunch with my awesome daughter, and that was about it for the day. And then I've been kind of working on videos, and technology is going crazy. I don't know. So whatever. We're all in this together. Let's take a look at the Empress here. Such a beautiful card. Let me just pull that open right now. Right now, so creation, nature, and mother. The Empress is the mother, or the goddess of the tarot. Her energy encompasses all that is warm, fertile, creative, and sensual in the world. Her strength comes from being gentle and compassionate, loving without binding. When this card appears, it's pointing to either a maternal relationship in your life or the side of yourself that wants to love more. The Empress also suggests it's time for you to reconnect with nature, so go outside tonight and find the moon. So we just had this wonderful new moon, which is a wonderful time for setting new intentions, create new things. It's kind of that reset time. Okay, now we're going to start building up some strength again. So, this fits right in with, our purpose here this time around on this planet, and, well, really all the planets that we may visit and everything. It's that unconditional love and returning to that unconditional love. So focus on that divine feminine. Really feel that soft touch. That seems to have been, a pretty strong, I don't even know what to say, influence lately is the, divine feminine. So we'll just set that one there. Let me take a look at the second card, that Mother of Cups, and I love this card. So this is really going into our own truths, insightful and psychic. The Mother of Cups rivals the High Priestess. With her natural psychic abilities, she's a gentle, tranquil woman whose insights bring healing to those around her. She thrives when amidst her family, the arts, music, or beauty of any kind. Like a true swan, when the Mother of Cups is pushed, she becomes aggressive and defensive. She'll commonly see herself as the victim when distressed in a situation. So use these. This is, very strong with this divine feminine right now, with this Mother of Cups and everything. Use those insights, psychic abilities. Everybody has abilities. You hear that inner voice that you have, all the time. Sometimes I guess it's louder than others, but we all have the inner voice that helps guide us through this life. So use those inner abilities and just be inside yourself. It's okay. You don't need to be defensive or anything like that if anything, comes at you. So just let things roll through. Let's take a quick peek here. We had the Hanged Man. And that one is sacrifice and letting go. So many people talk about the art of letting go, but what does that really mean? How do you achieve it? The Hanged Man has all the answers. He's the master of non-attachment. This card implies that there's a sacrifice or a difficult or painful situation coming up in your life. Though you naturally want to resist and struggle through it, be more like the hanged man. Find stillness, open your eyes, and use this new perspective to learn something. You're stuck here either way. So, soft touch, feminine side. Use your heart, use your mind. You have that voice inside of you. And let go of what you expect the outcome to be. Be open to change, this apocalypse. It's not a bad thing. I can't stress that enough. Just let's work on changing that, maybe that feeling of that word. And come see me. All right. I love you all.